Ladies and gentlemen, your third fight this evening is brought to you by TGS, your local Kansas City IT guys. TGS will help your business find the right managed IT solutions. This is a kickboxing contest, and it's set for 3 rounds in the Shamrock FC lightweight division. Introducing first on my right, fighting out of the blue corner, a kickboxer that stands 5 feet 11 inches tall. Official weight, 154.2 pounds. Fighting out of Kansas City, Missouri, Jesse Davilia. Across the cage, his opponent fighting tonight out of the red corner. This fighter stands 5 feet 10 inches tall. He weighed in at 153.6 pounds. Fighting out of Topeka, Kansas, Colby Anderson.
Referee Zach Tybris has the call for this contest. 3 rounds in the Shamrock FC kickboxing world here. Jesse Davilia in the blue, Colby Anderson in the red, and here we go. Davilia quickly takes the center of the cage.
Yeah, Anderson seems to be trying to circle on the outside.
Davilia kind of plays that karate stance. Needs to start checking some of those leg kicks, though. Big front kick up the middle.
Anderson returned with a nice body kick of his own. Ooh, nice.
Oh, heavy hands there coming out of Anderson.
Yeah, Anderson really taking the center of the cage now and pushing the pace. I like to see one of these guys, really keep the jab in the face. Either one, really. I mean,
yeah, you've got to really set up the kicks with punches. Oh, big shots there coming out of Anderson. Huge knees there from Davilia.
Yeah, Anderson was just throwing with a lot of intention, coming forward. Had his head down a little bit. Davilia just took advantage of that.
Superman punch rocked Davilia there.
Oh, man, these guys are trading and banging.
Both are showing some pretty good skills here, though.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of good techniques are landing. I'd like to maybe see a few more defensive techniques. Maybe control the range a little bit, check a kick. Oh, nice.
Oh.
Ooh, a
little low there is what we're talking.
On the trade-off.
Little low.
Man, you're seeing a really good job, especially just a moment here out of Anderson where he's making Davilia miss the kick and then just immediately returning on his own.
It is never, ever fun for those low blows there.
Oh, never.
It's terrifying. He will get 5 minutes to recover. Davilia looks pretty good, though. Tell Zach Tybris he is ready to go back into the action here. Jeremy Johnson along tonight with Bellator veteran Adam Meredith, live from the Ameristar Casino in Kansas City, Missouri. Big leg kicks are coming out of Anderson.
Nice leg kicks there. Every time Anderson throws that kick, though, Davilia's trying to, he's coming down the pipe, too. He's landing the shot.
No shots allowed on the ground.
Oh, wow. That was quite the... So, Davilia was holding Anderson's arm. He used the glove to his advantage there, and he was holding his arm and throwing shots, and it looked like, Anderson was just like, yeah, we're not doing this.
Gonna get a talking to here. Anderson back pushing forward. Now big knee there, returned there out of Davilia. Davilia's doing really good using that Muay Thai clinch, but I mean, Anderson is just throwing uppercuts like they're his job.
Yeah, nice knee there landed by Anderson. Davilia needs to circle. He needs to move. He's doing a good job keeping his hands up, but his face is straight down. And to your point, Anderson's landed some really nice uppercuts.
Referee Zach Tybris saw something he did not like, so he's taking a point for it.
He's instructing him on grabbing, it looks like.
It's too much on the clinch top. Yeah, you got to be throw the knee, let it go. Throw the knee, let it go.
He's holding too long.
He's also breathing very deeply here. Davilia at the last 10-second mark. Nice leg kick out of Anderson. Starting to chop that front leg out. And when you chop down that front leg, you were taking away all the power.
Absolutely. You take your opponent's ability to move. Anderson, he checked that last kick. He ate a kick and then checked a kick, so, he's obviously feeling those.
So if you were in the corner here of Davilia in the blue, what advice are you giving him?
In this moment, I'm telling Davilia to breathe. Calm down, breathe. He just took a lot of shots. It was probably very overwhelming. I'm trying to get him recentered, getting him focused, and just like, hey, we got to move. We got to start, opening up our shots. We can't just sit there and be all defensive.
Adversely here, then, if you were in the corner of Colby Anderson, what advice are you going to give him?
Almost the same thing. Breathe, calm down. You almost gave too much energy.
Because they both look exhausted.
They both look exhausted for different reasons. So, yeah, bring it in, breathe, good round. Keep doing that. Be a little bit more controlled this round.
And that's one of those things is you get used to cage time. It's how to conserve some energy, when to blitz, when to not. There's a ton that goes into this.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, the only way you learn those lessons is by getting here and doing it.
Second round underway. Colby Anderson in the red tape. Jesse Davilia in the blue.
Both guys a little bit more relaxed now. Oh. Call that a slip.
Yeah, there are no takedowns. They don't do points like they do in Muay Thai tournaments.
Yeah, this is not MMA either, so.
And you can see his wrestling because he dumped it. I mean, completely.
He walked right through that.
Yeah.
Davilia's leaving that hand out there. I'd like, as a spacer, I'd like to see him actually do something with it. Just kind of leaving it out there, you leave the opportunity for your opponent to come over the top with it or anything.
But again, if Anderson could set up the punches with kicks.
Absolutely.
I'm sorry, backwards. Yeah, set up the kicks with punches.
Absolutely, yeah. You don't want to just telegraph your kicks.
Oh, that was a good one. That one hurt. Made him switch stances.
Yeah, Davilia is having a hard. His mouth is wide open. Ooh, nice hard hook there. Ooh, nice body shot. Dropped him with the.
Sat him down.
Right to the body there. That's tough.
That one is ruled a knockdown.
Yeah, Anderson's the fresher of the fighters right now for sure. Davilia is breathing heavy. His mouth is wide open. It looks like that mouthpiece is about to fall out. Like to see him keep his elbows in. Anderson's doing a good job. I think he's kind of sensing that he's the fresher of the fighters.
Yeah, Davilia looks very tired here. That mouthpiece hanging out is a telltale sign. Nice side kick, though, but he's standing kind of prepared for it.
Yeah, his hands are straight down. He's exhausted. A little bit of a low blow there.
So, all right, while we're in this 5 minutes for the low blow, here's the thing. Davilia has had 2 knockdowns and a point taken away. He has to finish this fight.
Yeah, he's in a losing predicament right now, and Anderson's actually trying to attack that body. He just dropped him with the body, and now he's trying to go for it again. He's got to go for broke. I don't know if he has the gas tank for it, though.
Well, he is definitely looking tired there. Both of these guys.
I mean, you want to fight smart, right? You don't want to be reckless and leave yourself open. But on the same note, when you're really behind, clearly you got to try to put something together.
Oh, big overhand right, just misses, followed with a shot to the body by Anderson. Moving in here to the third and final round. Again, Davilia has to finish this fight.
Yeah, I mean, there's no way if it goes to the scorecards he's going to be able to pull this one out. He's going to have to, really just lay it all on the line, just pour it on, the best that he can. Anderson can't get sloppy, leave it open to a big shot. Everybody always has a puncher's chance, so you got to be smart.
So in this situation, what does Davilia have to do to put Anderson away?
Davilia needs to turn into the aggressor. At the end of the day, he just needs to turn into the aggressor, not take a lot of damage and just try to land his shots the best that he can. I don't know how easy that's going to be able to do when, you're kind of at the end of your gas tank.
Third and final round here at the Ameristar Casino in Kansas City, Missouri. Jeremy Johnson along with Adam Meredith. We still have a lot of action to come, but here we go for our third and final round.
Both guys take the center of the cage here.
Now, Anderson fights more in kind of a boxer's stance, where Davilia definitely has kind of that cross Wonder Boy karate type stance going on.
Yeah, Anderson's definitely not trying to throw a ton of, side kicks or anything like that. It's definitely geared towards if you get a big takedown or the power shot. Nice leg kick there. That was great. Davilia's definitely much more of that karate stance. He's gonna go for that side kick again.
Yeah, he likes that back side kick. The problem is that he's telegraphing it.
Right. Yeah. There's no.
Oh,
real
nice shot there by Anderson. He's lighting him up with those. Again, warned by Zach Tybris about the glove grabs.
Can't keep grabbing the gloves. You just want to grab something when you got all those punches
right, when they're all coming at you. Big shot there by Anderson.
Quick reset. Got 1 minute left.
Big hands there.
Both guys are exhausted here. Anderson's doing a good job just pouring the pressure on.
But Anderson is definitely being aggressive.
Yeah,
Davilia has got to do anything and everything. He's just trying to survive.
Ref's seen enough.
That is it.
Yeah, Davilia wasn't able to really intelligently defend himself there anymore. His head's down, his hands are up. He's just getting overwhelmed with shots. It's a good stoppage there.
Referee Zach Tybris had seen enough. But again, as we said, Davilia would have had to have finished that fight. And the aggression, again, it's all about timing. It's all about speed. It's all about conserving your energy here. As we go, see in the instant replay that they wave off the fight there. Beautiful fight there, though, out of Anderson, moving to 2-1, just 3 fights in the cage. Again, it's great for these young guys to be under the bright lights.
Oh, absolutely. All experience is good experience at this level. Both of those guys came out so hard that first round, and it really showed those last 2 rounds. So hopefully they walk away from this and learn.
A beautiful fight, but let's send this one up to the cage to Joe Parisi to make it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Zach Tybris has called a stop to the action at 1 minute, 24 seconds of the third and final round. Your winner by TKO, Colby Anderson.
Huge win here for Colby Anderson.